Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Libra. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. My little dogs are joining us again this morning. They're becoming a permanent a permanent fixture over there. I guess they want to be part of this. All right, so let's begin. Um, hmm. Four of Swords in the upright, and the Moon in the reverse, which follows it. So I feel like this person is, this is somebody, of course, you are in separation from, um, somebody in reflection, somebody maybe trying to heal for something, but from something, but perhaps needs clarity with the moon reversed. Um, with that moon being in reverse, what was hidden comes to light. So it could be saying, because it's following this Four of Swords, it could be saying that they will get this clarity. Um, it could also it could also be about working through some repressed emotions and finding new clarity and, of course, new confidence to do something. All right. This is just like really interesting because, and I'll tell you why. Because I have the birds here and I have them over here. So this is very interesting. They could also, going back to the dice, excuse me, I'll come back to the birds, but I just had a thought. They could also be lying here, think it could be because something came out and they're reflecting on it, wanting clarity on that, okay? So then we have the birds. Whatever put them into that Four of Swords, I feel like it, it it's because of this, or this is what started it. It's the birds. And so there's the birds in this deck here, particularly, would speak to a setback, or some damage that somebody has discovered, most likely through gossip, or some type of communication, possibly uh, a place where there's a lot of communication. It's a lot of talking. So it could have been on internet, or it could have been something that was passed down, and the story, by the time it gets to you, it's like the telephone game. It's not what it originally was, so it gets changed and twisted, and it's not the same at all. So your perception by the time it gets to you is most likely incorrect. So it's the birds. So some type of communication, uh, from what I see, that created the Nine of Swords. So it all makes sense. And they felt suddenly like they were being attacked by some negative energy here. They were imagining the worst. Um, Fears, something made them very afraid about what they would be receiving from the other person, or from the connection, because of something heard or seen that most likely was incorrect. You or they, whoever this energy belongs to, were missing a lot of information, not just a little, a lot. So I feel like they could have been whatever, because of such a great amount of information that's missing. I feel like it's really false information is what I'm getting. I think that their fears overpowered them, because this card here speaks to something that is overpowering, that feels larger than them. They may have felt like they couldn't handle it. Uh, they may have, or this situation, or yeah, or the content of whatever was delivered may have hit a trigger for them. Yeah. And cause them to react. This issue here is why they ended up here in the Four of Swords. This is the central issue. And it's what they're trying to heal from. But most likely, it is false information that put them there. And they will be wanting clarity, or maybe going after this clarity somehow here in the near future, because it hasn't yet happened. They're thinking about it, but it is coming. Somehow this person will get clarity. So either he finds out somehow that what was initially told to him or her was incorrect, or they actually, reach out to you for this clarity. So, I mean, it could go one way or another. And here we see it again. I kind of feel like, I mean, it could even have been a friend, or somebody you thought was a friend, or somebody even they thought was a friend who was interfering, because I have that Three of Cups, and it looks like there could have been some meeting with a friend, or gathering with a friend, or even, again, over the internet. Something was said to this person, and I feel it is from someone that they know. So somebody that they know, possibly that you both know, caused this rupture. And possibly deliberately. I mean, it could have been, it could have went both ways here. It could be that the friend heard something that was passed down, and was, kind of twisted and completely wrong by the time they heard it, and they passed it to this person. They passed the wrong information. You know, it could have been that way, or it could have been that they deliberately twisted something, or made up a lie. And so, because of this interference, this relationship was cut out with the scythe, and there's that Knight of Shields. And it was a very, very deep connection that I feel like you would have, if this is happening to you, it's like love at first sight. It's like head over heels in love with this person. And then there was that interference. Their reaction to whatever they heard, or whatever was told, their reaction was triggered by something much deeper with that Nine of Cups there. And so an ending occurred, and the book was closed. But clearly, right here, we see that they still desire it. Look, let me show you. There's the ending, and there they are, looking back at the spilled cup. They may have, I mean, the cat is there. They may have not listened to their intuition. The cat could almost be saying, I told you so. This is like you should have listened to me, but no, you listened to those swords instead. And so what happened was that ending occurred. They now deeply regret this loss, this spilled cup of the, see the closed book there. So there's deep regret that is here for this loss of this relationship. Now, Esclamande de Foix is here, and she is the Empress. And so I feel like she's above this little scene, this ending, this Five of Cups, and this closed book. So I feel like this person, they desire this new beginning, and I feel that this is hidden from you because the book is closed. The book speaks to hidden things. This could be hidden feelings. They could be pretending that, everything is all right, but it's not. They could have they could be questioning, like they could have these misgivings about the information that was given to them. They could be questioning that because clearly what we see is they have this idea. There they are. Look at that. Somebody is thinking of you. Look at the rose. There's the connection. And they have this idea, you see. Here it is. And maybe they are making some type of comparison, some in their mind. And there's the Fool. I kind of feel like this person is turning this idea around in their mind. They're facing the past, so they're definitely thinking about the past and this connection. They may be thinking of throwing caution to the wind in order to get this clarity, to understand this better. I feel like there's some there. It's like I said. There's like this feeling that this person has that well maybe the information I received wasn't correct. So there's some kind of suspicion going on here about the information they received and about the person who gave it to them. They're looking back. So they're looking back at this situation of this Two of Wisdom, which is somebody so they had information that somebody was possibly double dealing. Somebody was maybe lying to them, deceiving them somehow, or even cheating on them. This is somebody, it's like you're caught. Okay, you're caught. But this is because of information that was given to them. But again, they were missing a whole lot of information, and they are completely in the dark. They're on the dark side of this cloud, so they're kind of in this dark, stormy kind of energy. Um, and because of what they thought back then, or what they were told, they believed that they were going to be a victim. But and they weren't a victim, except, well, they were kind of, but not from you. They were the victim of this false information that was spread or given. So they thought that, that maybe you had bad intentions, or that they were going to be get their heart broken here. That this hasn't happened. It's what, because the swords don't puncture the heart. They thought that that was coming. Those swords are coming towards the heart. They thought it was coming. That you were going to do that. That if they continued, if they didn't take heed of what they heard, that they would end up getting their heart broken. And this is what they're looking back. They're looking back at the notes and taking notes in their book, having to do with what? The birds. Having to do with the birds. So the birds are here and they're here. So we know this reflection, what they're going over in this book, is this precise situation. Because why? Because they want clarity. They want to come out of the dark and into the light. There's deep regret. Here it is again. Here it is. Look, there's deep regret. They don't even know if they could have another chance. This person is drowning in their grief, okay? Because of what? Because of something that they learned. There's that darn book again, okay? So because of something that they learned and that they believed to be true. Because maybe, just maybe, the person who told it to them was someone they trusted, and they shouldn't have. How do you call those people? Frenemies, I think they call them. Frenemies. Yeah. So, this person, it's interesting. Again, we have the Knight of Cups, and this particular knight from this deck, he takes a pause, which is exactly what he's doing here. He took a pause, okay, because of the emotions. So there was some emotional situation that he had to think through, okay, and that's what he's doing here, and that's what is or has been done here, because now this break is over. This pause is over, and he's coming forward. So he's moving here. This is what he is preparing to do, because this is somebody who's preparing to go to battle for something that they want. Clearly of the heart, or that the heart wants. And up here, we have Cupid. So this card is saying that love is on its way. And with it, passion, or the transformation of some very negative energies into positive ones. You have as your messages of love, we have mend and we have unsatisfied. So I feel that there was a dissatisfaction with, this has to do with this news, okay, that they weren't happy with what they heard and the way that things were going. So they ended it. But all of that I feel is in question. And I feel that they want to fix this connection. They want to mend it. They want to fix whatever went wrong between you guys. They want to get clear because they are now suspicious about the story that was given to them about you. That's what I feel is going on here. So Cupid says that love is on its way. There's another chance. There's still hope for this. Cupid represents the potential transformation of something, or of your hopes, of something that that was negative into something positive. And the birds sitting over here can indicate that it could happen on internet. You could kind of reconnect there, or you could receive a phone call, a text. You could, this can indicate being asked out on a date. Okay, so they may possibly want to meet up and talk because, you know, they're seeking answers. They still want this connection. Their heart is still very much connected. And so they're coming for these answers and hoping for another chance, or hoping to be able to fix this, hoping that, you know, maybe they were wrong, and hoping that if indeed that is the case, that, you know, you will forgive them and take them back. You know, forgive forgive for having misjudged you, for having believed this story to begin with. Look at what it caused. So here we see that they are still, there's still that uncertainty. They're still in the dark. So clearly they are still somewhat afraid because they don't really know what to believe. But they do feel that something may not quite be right here with the story that they received. So they will be coming for this clarity. This fool can be considered throwing caution to the wind and just, you know, I'm going to go get that information. You know. So, and they may feel this, especially with this card here, they may feel that they have no choice. It's like, I have to do this. I have to know. I have to find out. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.